What's up, YouTube? It's Fancy Polak here. Another little mini update about my Jeep and about various projects. So my room, we did some work on it this weekend. We got some more what's it called? We got some more wallpaper torn off. My dad actually cleaned off a bunch of glue and what is it? Patched a big section of the wall. So now we just really gotta finish taking all the wallpaper off and then taking all the glue off, which he said was being stupid because it's some special stronger glue that he hasn't seen. But yeah, I mean that's all I can say about that. Once that's done, then we'll get to painting, and then maybe I'll actually move my crap in the room. But that's taking way longer than expected. So I just don't know about that. In other news, some stuff that's going to be happening with the Jeep. You probably, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram at Fancy Polak, but I posted some photos. Oh, I'm ordering some brakes. These are the brake rotors and pads I ordered. It's pretty cheap, 46 bucks um, for two rotors and four pads. But I ordered that. That should be coming in soon. I have a retreat this weekend, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna be able to work on the Jeep. But that's really the next thing I'm going to be doing. And after talking to my dad about it, he said one of my one of my calipers might be seized or might be stuck. So either I'll have to unstick it, or if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to get a new caliper. But I won't know until I take off the wheel. So until then, I really won't know much or know what I'm going to be dealing with. In other news, no other projects have been started. Um, or there's been plenty of projects been started, but nothing really finished. F350 that we have, my dad finished it. I helped him out a bit with that. There's not a whole lot that we had to do. We just had to put some bolts in the fender hip and put a wheel well liner in that we bought. And yeah, it's for sale now. So you can leave a link to that in the description if you want to check it out on Craigslist. And if you potentially want to buy it. But anywho, the cool thing I wanted to say is that I was talking to my dad. I'm like, dude, I've always wanted to get a welder. Because how useful that would be, like on all the Jeep stuff I do. I could build my own stuff. I can just, there's so much I can do. Now I'm not gonna like do heavy stuff if I would get a welder before Utah, but maybe I'll do a slip yoke eliminator. There's nothing to do with welding. Why am I even? Anywho, earlier my dad was like not kind of against getting a welder, but after talking to him yesterday, I guess he sees that I do more crap, so he's like, you know what, Martin? If you got a welder, I wouldn't be against it. I'm not like insanely for it, but I wouldn't be against it. So the plan is this. It's not the best. It's not some Lincoln or Miller or Eastwood welder, but it's a nice flux core welder. Lots of good reviews. Nice mask, whatever, and then some flux core spool. But that's probably the welder I'm going to be getting. I don't know when I'm going to be buying this, but this just having this welder is going to help me a lot with a bunch of my builds. And honestly, the first thing I plan to use it for is once I make the Jeep a trail rig, I'm just gonna tear everything out of it. Like I'll tear the whole interior out, take all the seats out, take all the carpet out, and then just kind of fix various rust spots on there. Because I already freaking know there's definitely gonna be rust there. But I'm gonna probably patch all that and then bedline the whole interior and call it a day, honestly. Because that's like the big thing I want to do. Because I want to make the Jeep solid before I start making more heavy um, investments into it. Just want to make sure it's not going to crack in half. Add some roll cage or something. This isn't the best welder, but for me, since I've never welded before, I think this one will do the job just fine. So anywho, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and check out my other videos if you haven't checked them out. Get on that link. get on that YouTube, type it in, go there to the channel, check some videos out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Peace.